Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now the scriptures clearly show who are the high ones and what is the conclusion with these high ones and the agenda of these high ones. You see, it say that they dwell in high places. And we know the business leaders, the business owners, the corporations, multinational corporations. See, they're in the high places. See, political leaders stands for the people that's on high. And so this is who these individuals are. And the scriptures identify a lot. It talks about these high ones a lot. But we're going to get into with this World Economic Forum. Who are the people that's pretty much involved? Okay, let's go to, see if we can pull up the Wikipedia. The Wikipedia explains what is this organization. Now it says an international non-governmental and lobbying organization. Okay, Carl Schwab, he founded this place or this organization. But I want to get right to the point. Let's see here. Oh, this is the next paragraph. It says the World Economic Forum is mostly known for its annual meeting at the end of January in Davos, a mountain resort in the Eastern Alps region of Switzerland. The meeting brings together some 3,000 paying members and selected participants, among whom are investors, business leaders, political leaders, economists. I hate that word. Celebrities and journalists. So, okay, we're going to focus on the business leaders. See, these are these multinational corporations. And then political leaders. So you got governors. Now here it is in this paragraph. It says the forum suggests that a globalized world is best managed by a self-selected coalition of multinational corporations, governments, civil society organizations, which it expresses through initiatives like the Great Reset and the Global Redesign. Okay, so these are the high ones. These are people on high, leaders. See, political leaders, business leaders, governments coming together. The leaders coming together. The high ones. Now let's go into the scriptures. What do the scriptures say about these high ones? Now, before I go to that wisdom of Solomon, let me touch on this one. They say the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the river of water, he turneth it whither so he will. So the Lord is controlling these people at the end of the day. Let me get another one. Daniel 4:17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whosoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. Okay, so the Lord is setting these peoples up, and He's setting them up for a grand finale, something that they will never guess He's setting them up for. Now, let me start with wisdom of Solomon, because with Solomon, just man, he do some amazing things. It says, verse 1, hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand. Learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Verse 2, give ear ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord. See, that's what Daniel was just saying. And sovereignty from the highest. Who shall try your works and search out your counsel? See that meeting that they have in every January. It says in verse 4, because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright. See, it says, nor kept the law. See, these people is breaking all the laws. Nor walk against the counsel of God. See, they walking against their own counsel. Verse 5, horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places. See, they have not kept the laws in high. These people are in high places, and judgment is coming. The Apostle Paul understood this. This is why he wrote this in Ephesians 12. But the Christian church pushes some fallen angel, demon, kingdom of the demon philosophy, which is not in existence. It's a bold-faced lie. See, all the scriptures point to these rulers and high ones and governments. It don't point to no fallen angels or no spirits that's running around disobeying the Lord and controlling anything. Verse 12, it say, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. That principality stands for governments. Against powers, that stands for governments. Against the rulers, that stands for governments of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. See, those that are in high places, the Lord is coming with sharp judgment on these people. Now, in Joel going to World War III, I brought this out before. He talks about these individuals. He says, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. See, so he's talking about the heathen being gathered. He said, here cause your mighty ones to come down, O Lord. So these are, that mighty goes into the same thing. High ones, the rulers of the kingdom. See, and that is exactly what's going on. He's going to cause these high ones, these mighty ones, these kings and rulers to come down. Okay. Now let's go into right to the point and go ahead and get their judgment, because where is it? Isaiah 14 and 18. It says, all the kings of nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. So these high ones are not Israelites. See, the Israelites is in slavery. See, the Israelites is serving the high one. That's why Yahweh Shah say he coming for the poor. Because these rich high ones and business leaders and corporations, see, CEOs of corporations and political leaders These are the people that's on high. So when you go to Isaiah, let's see, 24, I think verse 21, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth." See, he's gonna punish these high ones. They're gonna be put in prison and thrown into a pit. This is the situation of the high ones. They're gonna fall down. That's what uh pretty much this Lucifer is all about. This Illuminati, the enlightened one. So see, they the leaders and they know what the heck going on. It's not talking about some angels, man. It's talking about those that on high. That's why they say they're in heaven. Look at what he said in verse 12. It say, "How are you falling from heaven?" See, they was on high. They was the high one. It say, "O Lucifer, son of the morning, how are you cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nation?" See, these individuals, they are the kings of the earth. They are the high ones. They are the ones pushing the buttons and organizing where the world gonna go. They say they gonna redesign the world. They gonna reset the world. You see? And their main agenda is economically. See, that's that buying and selling. You the one pushing this change the way people buy and sell. See? The high ones is doing this. Let's go ahead and get them in Revelation. Revelation. We're gonna start with 12. Let's see here. Revelation 12:1. Okay. Now this is talking about these dragons. I'm gonna get verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, knowing that he have but a short time." So these high ones seeing that it's trouble on the horizon and their plans is not working. So now that their plans is not working, they got to attack the woman and her seed, the one that's keeping the law. How Solomon say they not keeping no law. The one that's keeping the law, that's teaching the laws and teaching about the people that's breaking the law. They seeing that they got a short period of time. Okay, these are the ones. Let's get Revelation 18. Look at the last sentence of 23. It say, "For your merchants were great men of the earth." So the great men of the earth are the high ones. Merchants, business leaders. See, Bill Gates, business leader. These people own major corporations and fund many businesses. These are the high ones. Okay, let's go get 19. 19 and 18, it say, "That ye may eat the flesh of kings." Seeing that great and that punishment is going to be these individuals, especially in America, and the ones that's going to fight against the Lord is going to be the kings fighting. And they preparing as we speak. They're going to be fighting against the Lord, the kings, the flesh of captains, the flesh of mighty men. These mighty men and these kings are the high ones of the earth. They're going to be fighting the Lord. You see, let's get Revelation 6. talks about it again. Verse 15 is saying the kings of the earth, the great men and rich men and chief captains and mighty men. See, every bondman, free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountain. Them the ones that's building bunkers. See, they got their bunkers, they organizing the military, and then they trying to come with their grain of rice, they MOTB, they C-HIP, so they can get a lockdown situation. That's what the black horse is about. When you go into that word in verse 5, pair of balances in his hand. See, the balances in his hand is he gonna try to put a yoke of slavery on these people, on the world. See, that's why it gives you in verse 4, power was given him in the whole world. See, power was given to these high ones, and the main high ones is the so-called white man. See, that's why it says another horse that was red. That red stands for Edom. Edom is the so-called white man. He is the main one that's on high. Same thing with verse 8. It's saying the pale horse. He is the pale nation. See, the nation of Edom is that pale nation, that leprous nation that you can see through their skin. They can get pale. They can't get a tan. They have to do some kind of witchcraft to make themselves darker. Now, when you go into Job 9 and 24, tells you clearly, it said, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So they are the ones on high. The earth was given to them. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If it ain't these individuals with the World Economic Forum and the so-called white man leading the charge, because Carl Schwab, he's an Edomite. He started the operation. He's leading the operation. See, if it ain't him, who else got a World Economic Forum? Who else gathering the peoples of the world together? Because you go into Habakkuk, look what Habakkuk said. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. It said, ye are also because he transgressed by wine. See, he setting up meetings and secret councils and pushing his agendas. He is a proud man. Yeah, because he on high. Neither keepeth at home who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death. That's why the pale horse was called death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. See, he is the leader. He heaping everybody else to him, to his economic forum, to his new way to buy and sell. See, they not coming up together and having a total equal share in the situation. He telling them this is what's finna happen and you got to be down for it, pretty much. See, and so this is how we know who the devil is. The devil is not no fallen angel. And they sitting around, let's go ahead and get it. They sitting around telling God that they gonna do what they want to do down here, and they gonna trick who they want to trick down here. Whatever philosophy they got. Oh God, we gonna make a deal with you, and we gonna go down there and trick all the people and make them go against you. See, no, that's not what it is. It's these dragons that was given the earth, the nation of Edom, through their blessing of their forefather Esau, that was promised to them through prophecy from the Lord. And these devils is going to come and try to defeat the prophecy. Now, I want verse 9 to say, and the great dragon was cast out. See, when they going to get they behind whooped by the Lord. The old serpent. called the devil and Satan. They just called a deceiver. And they called the adversary of God because they ain't keeping their law. The law is done away with, which deceived the whole world. See, people gonna get caught up with that stumbling block of angel. Angel represents an army, man. It don't just represent no spirit in there in heaven. It represents an army. But people ain't gonna do the research. They gonna say angel, it mean angel. Just slow, simple people. Go into the word, it's gonna tell you it can be a host. A host is for an army. They call the Lord the Lord of hosts, or the Lord of armies. That word is a word that can mean armies. So these dragons, who are the high ones, they gonna come with their armies and they gonna try to fight the Lord, and he gonna defeat they behind, cast them down, because they lying and deceiving everybody on the earth. And they gonna try to meet up at that meeting and push their economic forum. See, it's gonna be a form of economics that they gonna push, that's gonna cause people to put that grain of rice in their behind. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, descendants of slaves scattered around the globe on slave ships and through many captivities. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.